Hi there. So I just want to give an update on the, the mortgage market in terms of rates and how much the lender's going up to. So I'll give an example of a residential. Let's do a purchase. Let's say, in fact, yeah, let's do 90%. That's a key, area at the minute. So up until about between when COVID started and I'd say about probably November, there was hardly anybody who was doing 90% mortgages. HSBC were really good, but they were only doing them in dribs and drabs, like you couldn't get them in the first, in the morning. So they were quickly going. But then I think it was Halifax, TSB came back in December and said, look, we're coming back to the market, because what all lenders were doing, they're just coming into the market and doing it for like a day or two, which was pointless because it's too risky for them. But you can see now, some of these are smaller building sites, might not be familiar with, but quite a lot of the sort of major lenders are back now. So um, Barclays, heard of. Coventry's a good lender. Halifax, of course, HSBC, Leeds, Nationwide, NatWest, Platform, Post of Santa. There's TSB, Virgin Money. A lot of them are called. A lot of mainstream lenders there. However, because of the risk still with COVID, the rates. I mean, excluding that one there, the rates are about 3 to 3.5%, depending on what product you go for. Obviously, if you went for a 5-year fix, sometimes they're a bit higher. A lot of time they are higher. Now, if you'd gone for a 90% mortgage about a year or so ago, before COVID, you could easily take a percent off this. So it's made quite a difference in there, but at least they're back into the market. If I was to change this to 85%, there's going to be a lot more lenders, but the rates are still higher than they were, like I said, pre-COVID. So now you're looking at kind of 2.5 to say 3%, roughly speaking. Again, depending on whether it's a 2 or 5-year product. And again, that's probably up, yeah, probably a percent or so than before. So if you are thinking about it, you may have a bit more deposit. The area you need to get to at the minute, just double check this, hasn't changed. Yeah, roughly speaking, about 80%. And then you're kind of in the 1.5 to 2 range, which is where most of the deals are anyway. If you went a bit further, not a massive difference if I do that. These are purchase rates. These are residential, not buy to let. Not massive different there. But if I went to, as you can see, when I'm changing this box here, it's reducing the lower amount. The purchase price stayed the same. So we went to the lowest, what we call rate bracket, which means the bank's putting in 60% of this figure. So you'd put in either 40, you'd put in 80 grand in this scenario. Now you see a bit further down, see rates of 1.25. Doesn't always mean that's the deal to go for, because it depends on the fees, but I'm just giving a sort of broad look at things at the minute. And that's pretty, it's a big difference between those 9% rates. So the bank's happy to lend with more deposit. I'd say the sweet spot is trying to get 20% out the minute. But obviously, if you need to purchase at the minute, then and you've only got a small deposit, it can be done with 10%. Just to show you, I don't think there's anybody at 95%. But we'll have a quick look. Purchases. Yeah, these are just existing customers. Switching rates, it shouldn't really be on there, but I'd ignore them. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. If you've got any questions, give me a shout. But yeah, just thought I'd give you an update of the residential mortgage market. Thanks.